cost of prac has been huge. You know, sometimes I've had to travel up to an hour and a half just to get to my placement site, and at the end of the year I'll have to go on like a block placement, so the cost of accommodation outside of that. And I think like having to budget the difference between, because I'm still renting back here, so I still have to be paying accommodation and those sorts of things back here while I, you know, travel away and then pay for accommodation elsewhere, which for a 3-week block isn't so bad, but next year for a 10-week block could be a bit difficult. So yeah, it definitely affects on everything with, you know, travel and then accommodation and just living somewhere that you're not familiar with.
You can opt to go for somewhere in your area, and I think you get a chance to do that at some stage, but you don't always get it. So you have to go to Sydney or Broken Hill or South Coast, and then I sort of also think I have a job, it'll be fine. But
there was a lot of issues with the pracs in my class because it is a smaller town, and there wasn't enough kind of stuff around here to accommodate the prac. It's still very difficult, you know, like an employee, they hire people because they need them there at the end of the day. I stopped going to all the non-compulsory classes, which was hard because I missed out on a lot because of that.
So I'm surviving solely on Centrelink, and yeah, that's pretty tough, but then I do have the flexibility of being able to do pracs and being able to do a lot of extra work for my subjects and really put in an effort as well. With the pracs too, we are required to travel up to 100 k's in a radius around Bathurst for pracs. That's coming up with the petrol, figuring out who's going to look after my daughter before and after school hours and stuff for that day. So yeah, that's probably a cost I'm going to encounter over the next couple of years as the pracs start getting more serious.
You know, you have to go away for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you know, well, 2 weeks mainly in your first year, but you know, come second year, I think people can be away for a month at a time, and you're not working, and that's a crap load of money. You pay for accommodation, for food, fuel to get there in and out. So that's one that I'm worrying about a little bit.
I try and put money away, so I take money out of my pension to put away for res, which it is hard because I've got a 20-month-old who's in nappies. I'm under a lot of financial pressure. I had to see the equities officer for assistance. At the moment, my prac is 3.5 hours away. I have to do my 35-hour placement in a full block. I don't know where I'm going to come up with the money for that. I'm looking at staying in hostels at the moment, and then on top of that, with my prac, there's meals also. And then you've got equipment that you have to, you know, clothing, everything just gets on top.